Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're new here. I'm Parisa and I'm Korean. I usually upload about Korean cultures and I am really interested in learning languages. So today I want to talk about how I learned English, especially after I became able to speak Persian language. I am not sure to make this video as a content because I know my English is not perfect to give you guys the tips, but and also I have a Korean accent and I've never been to English speaking countries like America or Canada or Australia like that. So I know I'm gonna make a lot of mistakes in this video, but I want to share the way I learned English, and I just want to share a couple of tips of speaking English. Okay, so before I start, let me tell you guys about my background a little bit. First of all, I'm Korean and I finished all of my education in Korea, which means my mother tongue is Korean and English is my second language and the Persian language is my third language. I started learning English from the third grade of elementary school, and like any other Korean students, I'd always been sent to the private English institutes. Yes, but I couldn't speak English at all. But I didn't know that why I can speak English, even though I had studied English like for 10 years, more than 10 years, but I didn't know that. After I got into college, I went to Iran for learning Persian language, and which is my major, and I realized that why I can't speak English, because the way I learned English, the way I studied English was thoroughly wrong. When Iranian teacher taught us Persian language, first they taught us alphabets and some words, and they let us know how to make Iranian sentences like present tense, past tense, and future tense. And then we also learned positive forms and negative forms, and we practiced a lot. Second, we started writing sentences by applying the grammar that we learned. For example, if we learn the past tense, I just wrote sentences about just past tense. For example, I got up at 7 o'clock. I had rice and kimchi for breakfast. I went to school. I met a lot of friends from Pakistan, Iran, Syria, Turkey, like that. And third, we just practiced speaking Persian language based on this content that we wrote. And I found out myself that I could speak Persian language using the sentences that I used to write. It was really amazing experience for me, so I decided to study English the same way I learned Persian language. When I came back to Korea, I bought a book. The title was The Grammar in Use in Intermediate, like that, and I studied that book to know the grammar exactly, and then I wrote the diary every day in English, and I spoke in English based on that content I usually used to wrote. right. After that moment, I could speak English, I think. So it is really helpful for me. And also, I started Zoom English class to have a conversation with native speakers or Philippine teachers like that who can speak English like native speaker. But I know it is kind of hard for all of you guys to do that in your country, like Iran or in other countries, because maybe there is no application or no systems to learn to speak with native speakers, and you have to pay for it, so it is kind of hard for you. So aside from that, I recommend you guys to think in English by yourself or talk to yourself in English, because it is no time constraints or space constraints, so you can do this in your own room in your house, and nobody will judge you about your English. For example, your pronunciation is not correct, or your grammar is wrong like that. If I hear this kind of sayings, my self-confidence gets too low, so I recommend this kind of way to speak English. And now I am watching American dramas like Friends or Desperate Housewives or Modern Families like that, and I usually use shadowing for learning English because it is really useful and helpful to learn English, I think. So I will share this kind of shadowing way in the next video, I think. So thank you for watching these videos today, and I hope this video helps at least one person. And yes, and if you have your own language learning tips, please share below this video, and I'll see you guys in my next videos. Bye bye.